Checkered flag drops on that set of hot laps. And checkered flag is out, and the fastest car in Group B in the first set. How about it for Landon Britt, 12.788. The Dynotech powered number 10 J&J Sprinter out of Memphis, Tennessee. Jeff's heating, cooling, and maintenance entry. They'll head back to the pit area. They'll get ready for qualifying. Meanwhile, the cars that will be in Group number 6 or the second heat race for Group B will be making their way out to the speedway. We'll turn it back over to Brian.
Thank you very much, Ben. Rolling out to the speedway, the current points leader for the Lucas Oil American Sprint Car Series and a two-time winner of the Comcam Short Track Nationals, the DriveWFX.com CSR Garage, Smiley's Racing Products, Best Graphics, Show and Fill number 52. That'll be Blake Hahn. Blake Hahn in the 52. The 0 ounce, that is going to be Landon Crawley to Benton, Arkansas. The Coke Zero MPV Express, Butler AC and Heating, Arkansas Autism Foundation number 0C. The 74, Tucker Bolton. He's out of Brighton, Tennessee, in the Henderson Recovery, number 74. Here on the front straightaway, the 0B. That's Eric Baldacini. He's out of Keller, Texas, in the AccuFab. Challenger Drilling, Westmar EMI Chassis, 0B. Last week, it was Johnny Herrera. This week, it is once again Scott Boguski out of McLarenville, South Australia. The Sawblade.com, DeSavaloy, JGS Mechanical, Hebner Racing Products, TJ Forge, KW Motorsports, number 28B. The 3G is the current points leader for the Mid-South region of the American Sprint Car Series. At Poplar Grove, Arkansas, the Barnes Tire, DHR Suspension, Napa Auto Supply, Allen Lawfer, number 3G. That is Paxton Gregory. Keith Ainsworth out of Bartlett, Tennessee. The Miller Motorsports, MemphisTruckCenter.com, four-wheel parts of Memphis. Eagle Sales, ART chassis number 28A, making his way around to the back straightaway. And Greg Merritt out of Nesbitt, Mississippi, the Mayor Racing. Howard Automotive Machine, XXX chassis number 12M. Also out to the racing surface. So drivers will begin to fire. Blake Hahn won this event in 2018 and 2019 in 3 feature starts. He has 2 wins, 2 podiums, 3 top 5s, and 3 top 10 finishes. 77 events this year for the driver, the number 52, 9 overall wins, 27 top 5s, and 40 top 10s. Most recent victory coming in his debut event with the Ameriflex Hose and Accessories Oil Capital Racing Series IMCA Sprint Cars at the Salina High Bank Speedway on September 25th in the Phillips Racing 08E. Scott Boguski absent last weekend at the Devil's Bowl Speedway, a very good friend of his wedding delayed by over a year
but
due to the
how cool
pandemic.
was that? Johnny Herrera leading laps at an ASCS National Tour event.
Led nearly the first half of the race and just a couple little mistakes. Ended up 5th though, but to his first national start of the season and to still get a top 5 finish. And it gave him a chance to heckle the Morton boys. He actually cruised for both of those drivers all year out of the seat and still outran them.
It was cool to see. I obviously didn't get the win, but just had a top 5. He led 12 laps. It was really cool. And man, I tell you what, how about Hickle? Heck of a rookie season on tour with the ASCS this year.
You know, J.J. Hickle, we've known for years, he has the talent going up. Every time he would compete with us whenever we went up into the Pacific Northwest, he was there, just needed to get a bullet under his butt, and Jane and Ivan Warren have given him that bullet, and he is right there in contention for the championship coming into the final week, and it really speaks volumes not only to his talent, but to the equipment that he's been provided this year.
And to win twice at Devil's Bowl in your rookie season, not too shabby.
How about win 3 times? He won every time he went to the Devil's Bowl. That's hard to do at a track like the Devil's Bowl.
It's hard to win 3 times there.
It's a very, very technical racetrack. So to get something done like that really is a feather in his cap. As we check lap times right now, Landon Britt in the 10L. $12,788. Tim Crawley at a 12,835. Scott Boguski at a 12,875. Blake Hahn 4th quick right now, 12,894. And J.J. Hickle, 12,927. Jason Barney currently 6th quick at a 12,972. Paxton Gregory, 13,033 seconds. Eric Baldacini, 13,066. Jordan Mallett, 13,096. And Travis Reber at 13,138. Now, Eric Baldacini last night, they had the hood off a lot on that 0B, having to chase a little bit of a fueling issue. So far, it looks like they have got it rectified for tonight's racing action. Next group of cars making its way out to the speedway. Back over to Ben Shelton.
Thank you, sir. As the first car out, well, the next to first car out will be Pete Butler out of Mapleville, Arkansas, 1996 Short Track Nationals champion, the second Evolution Air Performance Heating and Air Conditioning. Maxim West part number 29. For Pistol Pete Butler. Good to see Pete back out there. In front of him, in the number 27J, that'll be Joseph Poe out of Scott, Arkansas, the Triple X race car. Tiny's Diesel Repair, B&J Trucking, number 27J for Joseph Poe. We talked about Pete Butler behind him in the 29H. Behind him, that'll be Roger Crockett in the number 11. Crockett was supposed to drive a Hill Racing entry this weekend, but that car got a little bent up last week, so Crockett here in his number 11. The Ryder Racing Engine Maxim chassis, sponsored by Tracker Native Tobacco, Rocket Designs, and Theodore Concrete Construction. A three-time winner this year is Roger Crockett. Behind him in cart number 38, that'll be 63 years young, Rick Pringle out of Little Rock, Arkansas. An Eagle race car in the Bob and Orange Carburetor Rebuilders, K&K Marine, and Big Ben Designs, number 38 for Rick Pringle. In cart number 30, behind him, that'll be Joseph Miller out of Cove, Arkansas, the Team Smallwood Remax, Miller's Paint and Body, Westmar Power J&J, number 30 for Joseph Miller. And in cart number 44, beautiful race car, that is going to be the 44M of Chris Martin out of Ankeny, Iowa, the C&D Elevator Construction Higher View Enterprises, Maxim Moyle. 2 wins on the year for Chris Martin in cart number 44. Also in this set will be car number 82 out of Hazlet, Texas, the Maxim race car, sponsored by Viking Media. It's Austin Saunders. Austin Saunders in cart number 82. And looks like maybe 1 or 2 more in this set. Be the number 91 car coming to us out of Farmersville, Texas, of Michael Day in the Boyd's Racing Engine Maxim chassis, sponsored by Roger and Linda Oaks Motorsports and JD Installation for Michael Day, one of those drivers' last-minute decision to run the Comp Camp Short Track Nationals. And these drivers will be in heat race number 3 here for Group B tonight at the Comp Camp Short Track Nationals at I-30 Speedway. And again, a nice crowd coming in on a beautiful Friday evening, I should say now. We appreciate everybody watching at home at Flow Racing. A green flag is out. We'll see if anybody can have the fastest lap. So far in Group B in this set, it's still Landon Britt, a 12:7.88. Although these drivers, again, will go back and get ready for qualifying. Hot lap times mean nothing other than you're starting the night with a good starting spot with your setup on these race cars. Nice cushion building up on both ends early in the night tonight at this quarter-mile oval. And in this set, how about Michael Day, the Farmersville, Texas driver, second fastest, 12:7.94, and that Oaks Motorsports, number 91. Landon Britt still the fastest time we've seen so far. Tim Crawley third, Boguski, Hahn, Pickle, Poe, Barney, Crockett, and Martin, your top 10. Checkered flag drops on that set as Roger Crockett will shut down the loud pedal out of turn number 4, and all the cars slow down. How about that fastest car? And he maybe turned the most laps of anybody last night, Brian, out of Ankeny, Iowa. How about for Chris Martin? 12:7.79, and that's C&D Elevator Construction number 44M. They did their homework last night. We'll see if it can pay off tonight. He's starting off the night on a strong note with a fast car in hot laps. Well, looks like one more wave of hot laps to come to the speedway, and they are entering the track down in turn number 4.
Drivers will top the hill here in just a moment. The defending champion of the ComCam Short Track Nationals makes his way out to the racing surface. The Hunter Foundation Service, Hills Racing Team, Tailline Variety, Ackland Insurance, XYZ Machining, Smiley's Racing Products, number 15H. It's Sam Haferteep Jr. Sam Haferteep Jr. in the 15. The X is Charlie Loudon out of Camden, Arkansas. The Jim Loudon Motorsports GMI Power Triple X chassis entry. Rolling in behind him, that's going to be Dustin Gates out of Houghton, Louisiana. The American Elevator Technology, Superior Graphics, Wells EMI chassis, Dave Motorsports, number 6. Howard Moore in the 3 out of Memphis, Tennessee. The Mike's Full Service, High Performance Lubricants, River City Hydraulics, Jones Farm, CP Carrillo Pistons, number 3, making his way down the front straightaway. Looking to be on fire tonight, figuratively, not literally. He's out of Ramona, South Dakota. The Extreme Washing, My Mechanic Auto Care, Moyle Maxon, number 17B. That is Ryan Bickett. Bickett, his night ended early at the Devil's Bowl Speedway in flames. And finding out what had actually happened is the header on the right side had worked loose and started superheating that fiberglass hood. And once he came to a rest, she erupted into flames. But going on social media and thanking very much the safety crew and everybody for jumping in. All that was damaged despite the fire was the right panel on the hood. spark plug wires, and an air filter.
And the driver was fine.
Driver was fine.
That's what matters. I tell you what, I know some of the drivers, you go around and they get a little upset because the series have gotten more and more strict about having the latest safety equipment, making sure everything's up to par. And it only takes one time for things to go wrong, Brian, and you appreciate it. And glad that everything was good for him last week. And good to have Bickett back with us here at the Comp Camp Short Track Nationals. So again, if fans are just coming in, if you don't mind, if they're coming in, this is the last hot lap set. Explain to them what they can expect after these guys head back to the pits.
So once these drivers head back, we're going to break into qualifying. We're going to bring our Group A drivers back out. Session number 1, they will come out 3 at a time at the most. So for 8-car heat race, it'll be 3, 3, and 2. So drivers, again, drawing into their heat races, but they will qualify only within those heat races. So heat race number 1, those are the drivers you're qualifying against. Heat race number 2, likewise. 3 laps in qualifying to set your time. It is a 4-car invert. The winner of the heat